There's been a lot of talk about holding on to the thread, and it just brought back a time when I was in the hospital after my accident, and I'm sure before my time here is over, you're going to hear it all. But I was in the intensive care for 3 weeks, and with all the drugs and stuff they were giving me, I had lots of hallucinations about spiders and snakes and rats and stuff, you know, that you go through like that. And I was not living for Christ when I got in my accident. I was born and raised a Christian. I actually was raised in the church that Pastor Emma pastored back in Michigan. And I had fallen away for various reasons, story to be told some other time. But I was, as so many times, I think Brother Tim talked about holding on with a thread and by a thread, and I think Brother Carlson talked about it today, and I just hadn't been able to stop thinking about it as I was having, whether you want to call it a dream, a hallucination, or a vision. And I said, God, I was in the dark. All I could see was darkness, and there was a thread, like one of those cords, you know, those big thick cords, and I was holding on to that cord, and it kept fraying away little by little by little, and I could feel myself getting onto that last thread, and I couldn't do anything. I didn't know what to do. And I felt if I fell, I was going to fall, and I was never going to have any hope. I would fall into hell or something, but into the darkness. And I kept hearing Jesus say, you know what you got to do. You know what you got to do. And inside me, I kept saying, yeah, but I can't do it. I can't get these words out. I can't get it out. And I was scared, and all I could see was this thread hanging and God's voice speaking to me. And all of a sudden, I just heard myself, and I know I said it out loud because I said, Jesus, forgive me. And I woke up, and I looked, and there was the most precious man of God from my whole life, Brother Lyle Berker, standing at the end of my bed. And I looked at him and I said, oh, Brother Berker. And he says, I know, sweetheart. It's going to be okay. And I just thank God that he didn't let that thread go, that he spoke to me in that darkness. And he called me out. Thank the Lord. Amen.